Hello, beautiful ladies and gentlemen. Greetings to you all from Raising Together TV. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, according to your time. And wherever you are watching me from, it is your first time I'm coming across this channel. Please enable to hit the red subscribe button down below and also the bell icon for notifications so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be the first person to be notified. This case that I'm about to show to you right now is a case of family dispute or marriage misunderstanding. Please stay tuned while we interview the complainant and also the defendant for peaceful resolution. Until I come your way next time, remain blessed and bye for now. Ciao.
Gave birth to this child, this guy as well.
Give birth to him or you give
No,
birth
I
to your
gave
child?
birth to my child for him.
Yes.
And from the pregnancy time, the maltreatment was too much, even when I gave birth. And then when my child was 1 year old, I have to leave the house. I took him away. And then I came back to Ireland because they live in a family house at mainland. So, and then he was always coming visit to see the child and go. So on the 8th of September 2022, he came and he was saying that he wanted to take the child for shopping. So he left with the child and he never returned him. I made every effort to, whenever I show up to the house to see the child, the mother will chase me away. They will chase me away and they will not allow me to see my child. And that I got three different signs. I felt sick. I was very sick. It was when I gained my strength and able to stand that I'm using my last strength to fight this fight. My child is very small. It took me a while when he was 2 years old, and the child just clocked 3 years now. I really miss him so much. I need help from you, please. I want my child back because my child is very tender. And them denying me access to my child break my heart a lot. I can't sleep every day at night and I think a lot how it's faring. And now they have married another wife for him, and I'm afraid that the child might be maltreated so much that he has to be under the care of the mother.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a therapist. I work in a spa. I do skin, massage, facial, and all that skin treatment.
How long did you live with him in your family house?
Uh, that
Or
was
how long was the courtship or the friendship?
well, the friendship is that we have known for long, then we lost contact. So when we later met again, 2020, that was when I took in for him.
You've known for long, how you can know someone like maybe 20 years, lost contact, the same year you met. That doesn't mean you because for so of course so long. If you meet him, for
Okay, yeah,
instance,
that was
were you
2020
people
month.
courting before you separated, or you just met someone you met after which both of you lost contact, then you resurface again after 10 years, 20 years? That doesn't mean you caught the person for 20 years or 10 years. So how long was it that you can remember?
That was 2020.
2020.
2019 we met.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let me go and get for 2019.
Yeah, I took in 2019. Then I gave birth 2020.
Was there a promise of marriage, or you were just finding
No, it
yourself?
wasn't a promise of marriage.
Okay, Mr. Dave, let's hear from you. What is the issue?
Um, what I was saying, actually, for me, there's nothing much issue here because I think I showed her all the caring and all the love I can show for her because she was my son at Island. And even the house she mentioned, I probably do that already for her, so that everything built for the apartment. Because what she was living before was not okay to keep my child with her. So I had to push somewhere else for her. And the way she mentioned about maltreatment, yes, I would kind of say quite because of maybe kind of misunderstanding somewhere in the family.
Sorry.
Exactly, yeah, because of tribe issue. Because my parents I'm an Igbo, she's Canada. Yes, saying that she way back, yeah, way back, we're just friends way back, very long time. I traveled and came back from Dubai. Yeah, we have to just kind of went for shooting. I'm an actor. So
Okay.
I'm the producer too, I'm the producer. So I was having a kind of call my manager. So I went to the spa, which I was working before at BBC. Because I'm going to later again. So before I will have to change number, I want to teach them to happen. Yeah, I now have the baby. Yes, and have the baby, I give her that family I'm going to take care of the child. I'm going to play with him, which I did my possible best. And when she's here, with babies. Then if that I kind of kick her out without showing her love and caring, I'm probably going to just visit the child or let him be his family. But I always do that. And the way she mentioned about her, she called me for another because I want. I traveled to home. My home was not having service. They don't service my village. They don't service truly. So this
For how long?
I didn't stay long. Yeah, I stayed like 2 months. Because I have a church program in the village. Because I'm a travel to travel back. I was having to issue to travel. Because I told everything. I didn't want to lie anything to her. They don't know anything about me. They understand me. And the issue there was going on that my mom she told that if a character is good, they'll pick her as
That
a
minding the tribe.
thank you very much. But I don't know what they see in her that do that way. For me, I'm just a simple human being. I don't have leisure. I'm a traveler. I'm a busy guy. I don't even don't have much time on the life position. Everybody have a peaceful life to live. But since the family is used to this issue, and the family and being the first son, that's no matter what my father and mother will have. I'm not trying to jump around, live in different houses. I'm not that type. I want to live in my home. So the other things are myself. Understand? So why doing that now? I have no grudges, but the boy in school is an agreement between our two.
With you.
It's an
No,
agreement.
you don't interrupt. Because, yeah, you don't do that.
Well, when we were in the island, I came to the house one certain time. I approached her. We had to get together. I told her, my dear, each child is probably the 2 years. And the boy was staying at home doing nothing. Going to the normal, they playing around with all these boys. They are not too like it. And expensive here is not much for me at the island. I'm not going to take him to the mainland. Buy a school there. Then what you need to do for me, you can come and visit. When you have chance from your office, a break over or maybe have off, visit, no problem. Let's do it that way. Because I can need to sort the bill out. But me sorting the bill at island, sort out house rent and everything, then I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Let me out. She did some complied with me. Then me say I'll get back to you. And I stayed on 2 or 3 days with them. I left after buying the stuff and food and everything. I left home. Waiting for feedback. Feedback now, she came home like weekend time with the boy at home. I was very happy to see them. I beat them all that day then and then I run my car was still around. Beat them all, we got home, we stood at home, we all happy. Stand me. So later when she didn't stay much long, he said you have to go to work. That now okay, I should take care of the boy now and make sure the boy is okay, going to school normally. But that's what I told her. I said I would do that. Since the school, I would do that because why? I love the boy to go to school. Please, I need giving me. He said, I'm having money. She really want me that on the school level, which I did. He didn't went up to 1 week, the boy started school. He started, I will have that. I told her, I said, he tell me a picture of the boy you showing the boy started school. I said, that picture, show her the boy started school. He was happy too. Once in a while, I visit. You visit her personally. Once in a while, you visit her personally.
Since you took the child, you have listed.
Yes. I visit her personally. When I'm on set at Island, sometimes when I have chance of maybe a show overnight shooting, I just that night maybe you can leave us. I mean, instead of being lodging in a hotel, that money we go to that money in a hotel. You just not just go that because why? If it's throw that lamp about that, they won't do that. Sometimes she tell me that okay, take keys, so the keys on the generator. I pick key and go down and lost my head. Early morning I go back to the mainland back. We do that when you start saying I'm wasting money there. I fall back to my home. I didn't see this as anything because me, I was baffled why she brought me into the case of this issue because when I told her, please, visit home. But I don't know whether all the prejudice or whatever she have between my mom or whatever, she kept that in her mind that way. Maybe that's why she's scared to come home and see that boy. I don't know.
Okay, but are you sincerely telling the surface that you took that child to your family house with her consent?
Yes, she's here.
That she agreed
It's an agreement, yeah.
that you should take the child
Yeah, to school. Yeah.
for school?
Yeah, go
And she agreed that the child should be staying there?
Yes.
Okay, if she actually agreed that the child should be staying with you and she would never had any better understanding with your family, do you think she can willingly say take the child there to be staying with your parents and the child will not come to her? How long the child have been with you?
The child have been since up to at least in last year.
Okay, if the child was taken by you with both understanding, have the child visited her for the past 1 year?
Child not visited her for that one, but she always come to visit. That's when the issue came up between child and moms, this family. So which that led to the serious quarrel in the home. I thought, okay, now what to do for peace to be come early morning, visit the child, and go back peaceful.
But it won't be fair. Let me tell you, I have to say to you, this office stand for peaceful mediation. But when we cannot find peace, then we take it up with the other person and we can use any facility to stand against the person to ensure we get justice for the who justice is due for. One, we must reason it this as all adults. Let's assume this person is your sister or you are her. Both of you have kids together. Then you both agreed that the child should be, I can't be reading it, please keep whatever, okay? Thank you. Come in, let me be done with them. Then the child should be, both of you agree that the child should be with her, and as that tender age, there is an age the child can be separated from her mom, except she's insane. No court permit that. With the age this child is now, there is no way this lady is okay mentally that you should take the child and she should be the one visiting. No, she gave birth to the child and definitely she will want to be seeing her child. If both of you agree because of the school authority or the expenses of island and mainland, yes, the child will spend much time because he's schooling in the mainland. Like weekend, she can pick her child and stay with her. Not necessary her coming again to visit the child, and while the child you have custody of the child. There is nothing wrong if both of you have a sound understanding. Child can be with the dad or from the maternal paternal side because of the expenses of the school and all that. Agreed. But weekends, if she's not that busy, if whatsoever, the child can be with her. Or during holiday, the child can be with her. A child that is that tender. And where will she bond with the child? As tender as the child, if she cannot stay with her child at that tender age, then she will never bond with the child anymore. So please, if you guys really want it peaceful, then let there be an understanding that the both parties have to sign here. And you do it in a way that you will be satisfied, she will be satisfied, and none of you should have any ground of dragging the child. When you are dragging the child, it's going to affect the child psychologically. Talk of school, talk of concentration, and all that. There is nothing that said if you have a child with a man, you must marry. Both of you must marry. It could be possible both of you are not meant for each other, the understanding is not there. A breaking relationship is better than a broken marriage, but the understanding should be there. The welfare of the child should be your both concerned. Put it in place that both of you should take care of the child. Let your family understand. They should just have to have it at the back of their mind. No grandparents reserve any single right to withhold a child from his or her biological father and mother. It's not done anywhere. Right? They don't have any right. When I say right, practical no right. They are not the child biological parents. Grandparents. The same way her grandparents, her parents, which is your child grandparents, don't have any right to deny you access to your child. And the same way applicable to your parents. So whatever differences they have between she and them, no problem. The relationship cannot work because you can't grant you the blessing of you marrying her. It's better you are married to somebody, a family that the parents bless the marriage. But if you force yourself in, you will live in regret to your death. Mostly when it comes to parents, brothers and sisters are not too relevant because you may choose to live without your brothers and sisters, the ones that are too troublesome. But can you live without your parents? No. Can't live without your mom or your dad. And that will not let any marriage or relationship succeed. So if it does not work out, good and fine. God bless both of you with that child. And that child should be your people's most concern. If you are married, your wife should know her space in the life of the child, in as much that the mother of the child is still alive. So please, let there be a sound understanding. If she says she wants the child to be visiting her, let her sign. She can't take the child and run away with the child. She will sign here. We cannot deny the child his education. She will sign here. And whatever the child spend holiday weekend And character as well. Please, if child is with you, your way of life also matter. If you begin to influence the child negatively, even if the child is 1 year, 2 years, whatever, they can take the child from you. Do you understand? Because if the child is with you, you must create time, take care of the child, have time for the child, bathe the child. If the child visits you, you must ensure the period the child visits you, his or her assignment should not mix out. Do you understand me? You can't have the child, you take the child to where you are doing your therapist weekend, and the child will be exposed to adults, or the child will be there where you are massaging people. I believe, all those things cannot happen, because if you have such proof and present to us, then you forget about the child until the child become of 18. Do you understand me? Do you have anybody with you?
Yes, I
Who
have
is,
my elder sister who is ready to stay with me with the child.
hmm?
I have my elder sister. She's ready to stay in my house and take care of the child while I go to work.
No. If a child suppose either be with father or mother.
No, we
Hold
are
on, you have your
together.
elder sister who is ready to stay with the child and take care of the child. Excuse me, here nobody lies.
Yes.
You lie to us, you are fooling yourself. Hold on. In sincerity, are you aware that this guy has a night or even an hour in your apartment or in your house or in your business places since you took that child? Since
Yes,
you ran
not.
away with the child according to your statement?
He has not.
He has not.
He has not.
So he's lying.
He's lying. He has not.
So you have not set your eyes on the
I'm
child.
not seeing my child. Whenever I show up to see my child, the mother always chases me away and there will become a problem in my house. I've showed up. In fact, when my sister came and like, if she want to see the child, he even called him. He was like, okay. Then later it was the father call that I received that me, I cannot come to the house because the mother always caused trouble. She wouldn't let me in into the house to see my child whenever I show up. I have the voice recording when the father called me that I cannot come to the house, that the mother will cause trouble when I get there. Even when I pleaded with him,
Is that
yes, even when I pleaded with him that I want my child, that I cannot stay without my child, I'm even sick. He was telling me that it's not possible, that anyhow I want it, that he wants it
no?
rough,
Don't want anybody. These are the only two parties I need.
that he
If I
wants
want,
it.
if your mom is here now,
Yeah,
yes. When I'm ready, I only want the mom that the child is staying with, and possibly the father. Don't want any other person. This is a family. They want to escalate it. We'll escalate it. We'll hold the guy here right now. They provide the child. All I need is peace. So I don't want lawyer. I don't want anybody. I only want the guy, the girl, the parents that the child is staying with. But if I have a need, I will call them. And no, now let me hear from them first.
was even telling me that he wanted to rough, that anywhere I want to go, I was like, okay, since it's like that, I'll go anyway to make sure that I have my child. It was that rough. These people denied me access to my child. I felt sick. I cannot sleep every day and night. I think a lot. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm doing. Even at my work, I'll be happy. I'll
Calm
be,
down. Calm down. Calm down. Okay, Mr. Dave. Madam, hold on. Let me hear from you first. Mr. Dave, who was the witness that you have visited that since you took that child?
The witness is visited me in the house.
Yeah.
The witness is my parents because normally
No, when you went to her house,
Okay,
you
her
said
house.
since you took the child, you have been visiting her once in a while.
I will visit her not with the child. The child will get back to me.
No, not with the child. You alone. Yeah.
I'll tell her what I'm a manager
Yeah.
in the industry. Always now, I'm always going because my manager always go with me.
Yeah.
But my, if I come with movie, I'll tell boss, let me get see my woman and I come. Then it's okay, chill. You know, we'll come from over to the main and 1 year I will go. Then visit her. I'll stay like 2 days. I'll come back. Make sure that they always have. I always do make sure that food stuff doesn't lack in the house. Even the despite that the child is not with me, she's not with the child. I make sure that I always do that. I don't miss that. Yes, the issue you mentioned now
Yeah.
of not coming to the cycle long. I think maybe the former child is going to visit was the last time is going to visit one when the child was about being birthday. The birthday was on 9, I think last 2 months. Yes, last 2 months, 7th of this month. Or the child on 9th. So she came, I think she came on it was 6th or 7th. So she came late. She didn't come early morning, she came late. So that was the transform my mom younger. I waited to come early. So you stay with your child till you choose a place you cannot go. This one you stay in
Maybe
line.
do you know your parents are not supposed to give her condition of seeing her child? Because at the end of the day, let me just be sincere to you. I must be sincere to both of you here. If they do it that way, if they do it that way, they will give her consent of her child. This understanding is supposed to come between you. Do you know what it takes for a girl to, or a woman to love a man, and the parents of the man deny them their relationship? It's very painful. Then secondly, you have a child for somebody that his parents did not want you. Would you want your child to stay with such parents? If they want the child, they should want you.
Want your space.
But if they don't want you, why would they want your child? Do you get me?
Understand.
So if your parents don't handle things in a very proper manner, at the end, legally the child is not supposed to be with you because it's still very tender. But if the child is on the island, you say they don't want to pay the school fees of the child, you are on your own. They will only go, okay, how much is the school fees you are paying where the child is now? Then they'll ask her to support, to ensure the child's school on the island. But if she show understanding with you, your parents should not have any way deny her access to her child. Whenever she's less busy, say, this child is on holiday, I want the child to spend holiday with me. Leave the child.
Yes, madam, she did that. Like she did that like last month. She told me that last month. Told me the child traveled home
Yeah.
to kind of a village. So she was angry. He was angry that why did that let that happen? That the thing happened before last year. The child traveled home. I didn't tell her. I told her sorry. Later on, the thing there. Don't worry. Something let's go change the grammar. At least out of school. You have to know this holiday is a long holiday. But when the child come back, I should let her know. So the government visit. I think that's when her sister came to visit her. My sister in the son celebration. They stay with her. Then I told her, "No, okay, what will happen now? If the child come back home, they'll come and visit. See the boy how he going to look like. He's looking good, no problem. I'm going to take care of myself."
You know, let the child also visit her, not her visiting her
No problem.
child. It's not good. This woman is not a mental.
I will do
She's
that.
not mentally
I will do that. No
disorder
problem.
now.
I never have any issue with
Eh?
her. She know.
The way
I'm
you know
surprised
the way
she
you are
wasn't there.
standing, you sound truthful. You know, at times when we sound truthful, that's why that is why I'm handling it this way. I don't handle cases this way. As you are here, if you like come here with 1 million lawyers, I will only call number. Police will come here, we will go and recover the child if we do it in a wrong way.
It's
Because it's the mother of the child. The child is not in a boarding school. But you let there be understanding between you and her.
But I guess annoyance here, I know she's not happy because of why you already mentioned annoyance.
Yes,
And the
everybody
wife
will be
already-
happy. Yes.
I know that. So when I explain everything to her, see how this thing goes.
Love it. What is your
I
name?
told her-
Grace.
No, it's
You don't need to cry. Let me tell you something. You don't need to hold
No,
on.
no, that's not the truth.
You don't need to cry.
Anyway,
Do you understand me?
Truth.
You will get a better person. In most cases, let me tell you what to experience. At times, each time you have disappointments, if you pray, always say it. You get better thing than the previous. This guy might be your choice of person facially, but who you need is somebody that can take you like an add value, you love you sincerely. The family will even love you more than the guy himself when it comes to understanding. Do you understand me? When you're in a relationship and it doesn't work out, there is this tooth and nails problem here and there. Just pray to God and wash your hand off. God is not evil for a child to have come between you and the guy, and that you guys did not marry. Nobody know the end from the beginning except God. Do you understand me? You just have to focus your life and ask the will of God to prevail. It's not biblical and it's not good, it's not righteous for a child of God to be having children outside wedlock. But if by either mistake you've done that, ask for God forgiveness and you move on in your life. There's nothing that say because both of you have a child together, you must settle down in marriage. Leave that to God and ask God to compensate you with your own husband. Do you get me? But anything that have to do with you having access to your child education is very important, my dear sister. It's very important. And um, the grandparents, if they love your child and they are not discussing that these parents that want to over pamper child, the child will still grow up in a family where many eyes will be on. They will protect against one child. The family where I grew up, I have elder brothers. I think I'm in almost at the number seven. Another your elder sister, elder brothers, and all that. This one have to scold you. The other one has to say that. It's not like a family that you and one other person or just like that. Nevertheless, where I am going, I know you are pains. You agreed with a guy, but the parents are not helping the issue. Thank God they are here today. We are going to address the issue properly. They are also going to sign to allow you access to your child. You will sign to us if the child visits, you are not going to seize the child. You are not going to deny the child access to his education. And anytime, at any given time, you want to see the child. Weekend, you want the child to. Can you allow me to talk?
Yes,
Why are you nodding your head as if you're what I'm talking? I don't like that.
I'm just remember. I'm just flashing that on
No, you have to keep that. Please, please, please. Have that thing to attend to. Can't be talking. You are shaking your head as if I'm talking rubbish. She said it's disrespect.
I'm sorry.
So, so
If you see the child, let me tell you, nobody come to my office and come and lie. I am not God, but at least I still have spirit of discernment. My brain is working, and God gives me the little wisdom I'm using for people. He took the child, he kidnapped the child for 2 years. Child of 2 years, he kidnapped the child for 1 year. Is it that there is no police station? Are you sick? That you sit for 1 year without approaching the police? No, I don't want that, please. I don't want that. I know what I'm saying here. I'm not stupid. I don't want anybody to make me look stupid.
told the boss, when they travel out and come back, I told you that before. When I told you that to support you, you don't understand. I told you this thing
Is
before.
that why you're denying me access to my child for a whole 1 year? A whole 1 year, I struggle to see my child. I could not see my child. You are telling me to calm down. After all your mother did to me, even the child every day, she was figuring my body to see how my everything come out from my body. She maltreated me so much. And you're telling me to calm down.
David, where is the child?
You are not in school.
Eh?
The people are not far.
Around 4. Please, we're still going to have another meeting. If you want, I'm standing it so that if your lawyer wants this and let him that I'm standing it to your hearing. If I hope you know you did not marry her. You people cohabit.
The mother told me not
Hello,
to come
can I
to the
talk?
house again.
Can I talk? Can I talk?
Yes, ma.
And you have to keep that tears. I don't like that. I don't talk to people based on tears. I don't even attend to cases based on emotion. I don't want anybody to just give me that emotional sabotage. I don't like it. For whatever reason, even for us to conclude on this matter, please, we want to see the child. According to her, she had not seen the child for 1 year. And she said she had been coming to your house to see the child. That both of you are agreed. So if she willingly agree, if okay, I want to agree that she gave you the child based on your understanding with her. But your parents refuse her access to her child, which is wrong. Which is wrong. No good parents does that, please. You are their son. If it is easy to take somebody's child, why didn't they allow her own parents to seize the child from you? After all, you did not pay her dowry. They should not take law into their hands. How can a mother give birth to a child and not see a child for a whole 1 year? Did they pay her dowry? No. Even if you pay her dowry, two people that gave birth to each other have full right to their children. There is no right that says it's a man that wants the child because you will be a man. No. Please, you guys will bring the child. You bring the child, let her see her child. Even if we are resolving, let her see her child. Do you understand me? Let her be having access to her. Let it not be as if they see her child, you don't want her, and they collect her child. You can't have access to the child. Who does that now? If I read advice from our people, they are saying the child should be with her. The child should be with her. I just want the peace between both of you. I want the please. I need the father and the mother of this young man. But we're still going to have the child. Let's have the child for them. Yeah.
Just tell the policy. We're not talking to yourself. Anyway, to start from.
No, I don't need that. I won't even let them talk about the son. It's not necessary. We're only talking about the child. Whatever happened between all of them is not necessary. We're talking about the child. You sure? Grace is okay. Okay. But Grace, sincerely speaking, eh? You and your guy that agreed that because of the school fees of the island school fees that the child should be in the mainland, but you never thought that the parents would behave like this. You never thought that the parents would deny you access to the child, right?
Yes.
Thank you for saying the truth. I love that, and that is the reason. If there's anything contrary to what we agreed in this office, we'll take it up with them. Okay? Nobody is above the law, and we are not even afraid of any person.
I'm now working and I need salary. I can use.
Good.
How are you, sir? Can give him the chair, but you can sit there, sir.
Okay, yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Put the chair by the side. Now put the chair. You are not blocking road again. Put the chair by his side.
Did I sit here?
Yes, sir. Sit, please. Sit, please.
Sorry.
Okay. The reason why I called both of you in, not because of anything, but because of the issue of the chat between Mr. David and your son and Grace. We're told that both of them uh, cohabit together as a boyfriend and girlfriend, and that caused the that produced a child who is 3 years now or more. According to her statement, David take the child. I don't want to go back. Well, they both agreed. The child should stay with the parents, right? In the David family house because of school fees on the island or mainland, while um, the mother of the child, with her own convenient time, have access to her son at any given time. But to our greatest surprise, things were not running as agreed by the both parties that legally have the biologically have the child. I was told that each time she comes to the house to visit the child, that your wife, which is the mother of David, always deny her access to the child, even embarrass her, and warn her never to visit that compound again. So want to know why, madam, why are you denying her access to her son? Eh?
I did not.
What happened?
I do not deny her anything. Grace
What
have
happened?
access every time you come to my house. Understand? Sometimes you come and say 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. It's still always kind. The only thing I told you is I said, I don't want you to be sleeping with my son again. That's what I said. That's what the word makes this to me.
Which one is sleeping with your son? Help me carry this chair to this place.
I told Grace,
Mm.
provided two of them don't have agreement of
What do you
marriage.
want? On the farm because of it.
Provided two of them don't have agreement of marriage, you understand?
No, is it the big gen or the small gen?
This one on Maria.
No, you can't do so. On the fan then for them. And with you. No,
Obviously,
yeah.
two of them don't have anything of marriage issue. This student and will come. And after they go to them, understand? I told Grace that you'll be staying on your own room then because he has room.
I don't want that fan here.
I said, I don't want you two of you to stay. Understand? Because my goat and yam go dey stay one place.
Who is the goat? Who is the yam?
I mean the profile. I said my son will not be staying with you. Understand? Stay with your mom because his mom is with us. Grace mom is with us with her sister.
That time.
That time, understand, before almost more than 6 months of pregnancy. Understand? Both are serious and
Okay, there's no problem. All that
You
now
don't
is
have
not
any-
really necessary.
even
The
up to
issue
that.
now is I don't want to hear the story of the community that was living with you people. My concern is the child.
nobody, what I told you,
Mm-mm.
I told Grace the last 2 months Grace came, understand? I told my son that you should come and sleep with your dad.
Eh?
Come and sleep with
In
your
my daddy's room.
daddy's room. Let Grace
You
sleep.
mean Dave should come and
Yes.
sleep with the
Come and
The
sleep
other
in my
room,
room.
my husband room. Let
Mm.
Grace sleep for that particular room with her son. Understand? That's where I become a bad woman.
Okay, we don't want to. There are certain things if you talk where you are not going to respect your son as David, but David is not a child. David is an adult. It's just because he have love for family. That is why he choose and for his age, he can decide to even leave as he travel to Dubai or travel to other part of the country. Were you there with him?
I'm not
Who knows who sleep with him, who did not sleep with him?
Thank you.
If he decided to travel with Grace, are you there at the airport to know if they both fly together and come back?
No.
No, but there is a stage parents control children. There are stages that your control is over. You are only advising because you cannot beat him, you can't hold him, and you don't even know how they started, and at the end of the day produce a child. But that's what we don't want to go into that because they are both adults and they reserve right to their privacy.
Yes.
Good. The issue is the child that is staying with you.
Let me come.
Mommy, I did never one day told Grace to not come and see the
You
child.
did not,
Grace
the
is
girl
safe.
did not allege you. They alleged the mother, and because you are denying her access to the child, that is
no,
why
no.
she want her child.
Mommy,
And because it's her child,
Mommy,
nobody can hold her child back from
Mommy,
her.
see, I just want to say, if you can come in the impression in that place, nobody, even in my shop, nobody deny Grace to come out. Even when they are saying, when the Grace brought the child, I wasn't in. All I know, I came in and saw them. They asked my husband, what do you want? I want this child to stay with us. I didn't even make any comments. Ask her. Ask her. The only problem Grace has with me, understand, if you talk, maybe I'm the one that make my husband, my wife, my son will not marry or whatever.
I say,
don't-
let us leave that to
I
her.
didn't
Whosoever
think
that
it.
is responsible, if your son choose not to
Ah.
marry her, leave her. Don't endanger
Eh,
your
I will
son.
not
If
do-
you are the one that advise your son not to marry her, let the son leave. No problem.
Yes.
If they are meant to be together, there is no even the earth cannot kiss ground. They will still marry.
It's true.
There is
It's
nothing
true.
anybody can do.
Mommy, I
And
did
if they are
not
not
do
made for
anything.
each other, there is no magic anybody can still do to bring them together. But
Exactly.
our concern here is the child.
I did not.
Okay.
Did I come in?
I
Go ahead,
did
sir.
not.
You're a father now, so there's no
Please,
No.
I'm very happy that we are here because most of the time I look at things the way it happened. I just don't know what to say. But on this issue, I'm happy that we are here. Again, the clear truth is that nobody denied Grace access to that.
Okay, but Grace is not just supposed to be visiting the child. The child is supposed to be spending weekend or holiday with her. That is how they co-parent.
So thank you very much.
You cannot keep child
Let me
one
come.
side and
Let
you
me-
say
let me
let the
come.
child not be with the mother.
Something happened. We had a burial. What brought about this is that we had a burial. You understand me? And it happened, it was during holidays time. Grace called me, Daddy, that the land that Ikechukwu traveled with us. I said yes. He said nobody told her. I said, but maybe it's supposed to tell you now.
Mm.
You understand me? He said that this time around that maybe sometimes hardly people call us. So I said, that is You and her now. I said, what's the problem? He said, you want Ike to come and spend holidays. I said, no problem. We are at home now. I cannot transport the boy down to Lagos. And we have to finish the funeral we're having. And when we come back, I will call you. That was what I recorded everything.
That was when.
That was last month and in August. You understand me? Now, I came back. I spent more time because my junior brother died with my phone here I showed you within that period. So I have to stay at my own direct. I met the arrangement. I couldn't come back anywhere else. The mommy and the page, the son, came back together with others. So when he came back, I'm not here for this. When I come back this September, so beginning of September, after, then they have started school. And the boy is going to school. They have to start school. You understand me? So no, with not I not call her. She not call me. I asked my son, I said, have you spoken with this Grace? He said, yes, that Grace called him. I said, any problem? A video call. I said, any problem? He said, no. That he even spoke with the senior sister of Grace, that she was there in her house. So I said, okay. That was last week.
Last week.
So I said, okay, no problem, relax. So, to my greatest surprise, this invitation came. I said, well, we have to come now. Let us sort this out ourselves and, you know, let us see what.
Okay, when last has she set eyes on the child? When last has she visited?
Last month.
Last month. Last month now.
August, beginning of August.
Uh-huh.
She came.
You can call her mommy, send somebody for straight. For our
No,
straight.
forget about
Let
that
them
one.
go
Let
and
us
do
say the
it.
truth now. She came. The only thing is that when she came, I was the one in the house. One walked on there. She knocked on the door. I said, who is say Grace? She came in. I opened the door. She's here. I'm the one that opened the door for her. She came in. And it was late in the evening. My son was there. I said, Grace, because I knew very well, really well that now that we told her, please, if you want to come early. Now, why we are saying this in is this, that this close contact and sleeping together, we don't want to live in a house where the people will be committing fornication. Now, this one has happened incidentally, but for me to ascertain that I won't as a man, and you know that I'm a born again. Listen, so I told her, I said, I don't want it. What he told me that he's not sleeping with my son. She's there. I said, no matter how, both of you have known yourself. Yeah, the child is there, we're not denying. And you are the one that brought the child to us to put it in school. But you have to, if you want to come early. If you
Okay,
come.
what if she choose that the child should be staying with her?
No
No,
problem.
but
Now.
we have been told her before. Ask her now.
After all, my son here is the one that went and picked her from where she stayed and pay her house
And
there.
pay there.
And bought television and everything, even moved my own generator that I'm using in the house and put there that the heat is doing Grace and the child. So we're not denying her access of anything. The only thing is that the boy was 2 years and they decided to put the child in school. She came to my house. She slept in that 2 days or so. And we all agreed that this child will stay with us so that he will go to school. And that is an agreement we have with her. So there's no problem. Even that day, I told her, I said, if you are capable of putting in school in Ireland, take him there.
You people are living in the mainland.
We are
No,
putting
we are
in
living in
mainland.
London.
Mainland, yes,
Okay.
mainland. She's living in Ireland. Aja.
Okay.
And mostly, my son, mostly that time, used to go there, they stay together. And I was trying to tell my son, I said, this closeness, because I've been issue, mommy, I've been issue, so we bring the family together, the mother, the sister. They said, we asked both of them, did you agree to marry? Did you plan to marry yourself? They said, no.
Okay, the both of them said no.
No.
Ask their mother,
She's here now.
even their pastor.
She's here. They said no. I said, okay, why I'm asking this is that we are family that fears God. If people are agreed to marry yourself, let us know what we are doing. They said, no, my son told me, he said, no, daddy, that not discuss about marriage. That
I
this thing
asked her
happened.
also.
Mhm,
He
that
said
this
they
thing
did not
happened
discuss.
between two of them. They happen to know themselves just before you know it. And when she brought, my son brought her, said, no, we don't want abortion. We have to go and meet your parents.
Drink coffee.
To Muwo.
Drink coffee.
We drove to
To
Muwo.
their state.
No,
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 not
where
the
his
one
mother.
where the mother and the senior sister
and
is.
his
Okay.
sister dey.
We went together.
Because they are the love their
I meet them together. And I said, since you've lost your father, I'm like, hey, father, can I treat my, somebody's child who is late? Yeah, we accepted. The mother came as well. We stayed in the same house, eating in the same pot. Did not deny her anything. Just I mean, there was one incident that happened. I called her and said, you are my daughter. Even if you have problem, I told you, tell me. Even outside my son or my mommy, tell me, I'm capable. The one I can do, I will do to you. That's the only thing. So I was in village one day, he called me. He said, David, you don't know whether David have gone somewhere there. I said, what happened? He said, the boy is sick and no money. That if we are not capable of sending money for the boy, that he will send. I said,
This
Grace.
happened last
I said, Grace. No,
last
not
2
last.
months.
I said, Grace, yes, you know I'm like a father. I said, why are you saying this? You say which child? Okay. Later, I came back, he came. I said that it was out of alliance. I said, no, I have to go to that extent. I have never wronged you for one thing, and I cannot. I promise you. So why is all this? So the point is that we are here. Whatever she needs, let her say it. If she wants to take the child, no problem. Let her take the child. But the only thing is that I told her, I said, this boy, I want us to give this boy the best. No matter what is happening, please, this boy is your child. Tomorrow, you will definitely ask, where is my mother? Even if the boy is with you, one day he will ask you, where is my father? It's very clear. So the only thing is that I don't actually know. We don't. The boy is in school. Even I insisted that we come here with the boy. I will
Exactly.
go to school and bring the boy with his uniform.
You will see how that boy will just grab
You see?
his mom.
Mm-hmm. He knows the mother. If he can come here,
Okay.
he give us another invitation. If he comes here, if he doesn't recognize the mother, then you know that we are denying her access to the child.
That is what I said earlier. We are still going to have a meeting where they will bring the child.
No problem.
But hence you don't have any argument if she wants to take the child or you should take it and all that. The, the issue is that you want to put the record straight. Anytime she wants to visit the child, let her visit her child. And see, David and Grace must not sleep in your together in one room to sleep with each other. Grace is living on her own, right? Let me tell you one thing that you guys don't understand. Grace is living on her own.
Yes.
Nobody is living there. She's not married yet. David know Grace address. They both have each other's
Number.
numbers. If they want to have sexual affair, they have where they can have it to their satisfaction without you putting your eyes on there. Do you
God
understand me?
bless you. That is
And
it.
both of them as an adult have chosen. I asked her, did he promise you marriage? She said no. You were just finding themselves and that's happened. She said that also. She never said David promised her marriage and all that. Neither did your son say he promised her marriage or both of them promised each other. That is understandable. That you did not promise somebody marriage. If you later find that the woman is okay, you can later marry. But if now they present to you both parents that not that we're willing to marry each other, but will coincidentally have child, let their focus be on the child welfare. And if she comes to your house, Don't embarrass her. David, go and sleep in my room. David, sleep behind your father. Do you know why? Because if they actually want to have sex, they don't need your house to have sex, Oga.
And that is
Abi?
not preventing, no.
No, you are not preventing. You are no,
Mommy,
hold on, sir. No, you are embarrassing your son and herself. Yes, because before she comes, you don't know if they are staying outside.
What is their business?
So coming to your house, sleep on the ground, sleep on top of beauty, you sleep behind me, you go behind mama. It's not really, it's not fine. Because if your son have said to you, we don't want to whatsoever, it's an adult. It cannot just because you say, let me have same sex again and all that. So let's just call a spade a spade. Then the issue of our child, the child is schooling. You cannot go and be withdrawing the child from school left and right, my dear sister. You understand it's an agreement between you and this guy. And they cannot be too, they can't ridicule themselves and begin to say you have been visiting them when you say you have not seen your child since 1 year. That is why I said, no, excuse me. She might have said anything that when you are angry, you can say anything. When you want something desperately, you can even lie to get it. But from the look of things, I understand her pain and let's treat it based on her pain. Nobody should accuse her whether she says she has not seen the child 1 million years. It's me that is sitting here, and it's me that know what is the truth. And that is why I said it to her directly that she's aware they are taking the child. I know when the child is taken from a mother, I know what they do. We have been treating cases like that. They can't even stay overnight. Any nearby police station they will report and they will stand on it. So if they take child today, they do not think about it till after 1 year, say you were sick. May God not let you be sick. We understand that it is their agreement, but the issue is that you people should allow, don't embarrass her. Come, if she come this and that, somebody that have a child, it should be the love. She have stayed with you for what? How many months? Gave birth in your house, so she sees your house like more or less her house. So if she come to that house and decided to pass a night, don't say you must come early in the morning to stay with your child to leave me and go. That is not an act of friendship. That is not an act of a mother that have children. And you come, you can even let her come to your room and sleep in your room.
Mommy, can I tell you?
If that is the case, but you must come by 6 o'clock or come early and see your child and go the same time. What if something happened to her when she's in hurry to see her son and go on time? Then give her the son, let the son stay with her, then your son will go and be visiting. If that is the case. Otherwise, whatever agreement we are going to have in this office, everybody should abide to it.
No problem.
You grandparents all have any right to seize their child. And if the child is with you, it is your either responsibility or to your own advantage that you train your grandchild in a proper way. She will have full access to her child.
Yes.
If she said, weekend, I'm coming to carry, what is the name of your son?
Please.
Ikechukwu. I'm coming this weekend to pick Ikechukwu is spending weekend with me. Maybe she's picking the boy Friday after school and return the child Sunday to resume school on Monday. Allow her. Don't give her condition you must come in the morning or come in the afternoon. Then you don't deny. Listen to me. A single parent is not easy. Ask people that are single parents, mostly ladies, I'm not talking about men, how easy, how difficult it is to train a child, mostly when it comes to a boy child. So that understanding must come in. The grandparent is there to watch over the child. You are there to watch over your child. The father is there to provide any needs you people want. All you need, have access to your child. Take your child weekend if you have the time. Don't sure you stay with the child. Not that you pick the child again, you go and give it to your sister or your auntie to stay with the child. No, madam, I'm not talking to you. Allow me, please.
Okay, sorry.
Let your child stay with you. Play with the child. Take the child out to amusement park or any place you feel you and the child can stay together to bond with yourself. Then Sunday, okay, take care of yourself. Go to school. Mommy is coming to pick the weekend. It must not be every weekend so that the child also can concentrate in learning. Because you need your time weekend to do your work because of the kind of work you are doing. But the period, if you are picking the child once in a month, twice in a month, at your convenience, pick the child and spend quality time with the child. And whatever you need, David, if she call you, please pick the call. Your manhood will not magnate to her wherever she is. And if both of you choose not to have affair with each other, as two adults you are, you can do it neatly, decently, discuss the welfare of the child without even discussing relationship or anything. You can still move on with your life. It's not this man and the woman, your parents, that are controlling you. If they have right over you, you cannot impregnate her. Do you understand me? So they are not the one controlling you, you are the one controlling yourself. And let them understand that there is a point you will get. You let your parents know their limit in your life. Because there are certain things they will do. It will become an embarrassment to your own personality. Do you get me? So the child, at any time she want to visit the child, if she decide to come and sleep in your house and see the child, allow her. If she wants to come in the daytime to spend time with the child, allow her. If she said weekend my child is coming to stay, allow her. If she have a holiday, say this holiday let this boy spend 2 weeks with me or whatever, allow her. She have full right over her child. These are the two people that have legal right over the child, not the grandparents, not her grandparents. If you pick the child anytime, we will come and take the child and give it to them. And the same way her mother can or her father cannot seize any child, it's two of them that will decide where their child will stay. And anywhere they stay, where their child should stay, let the child stay there. Then the rest people should watch over the child. And thank God it's a boy child. If it's a girl child, I will say let it stay with you so that they will not, before you know, they begin to sleep with our finger her in school. But as a boy child, as the grandparents are alive, you are still sound and healthy, the father is still strong enough, let the understanding be there so that none of them will deny you access to the child again. Is that okay? Is that okay, Grace? Hello? I thought you are the one that is called Grace. I'm writing resolution already.
Now, but I really wanted your child back.
If you wanted the child back, you will provide all the school the child is going to stay on the island. You go and pay for the child. But you are not going to obstruct the child education for now. The child will have, they just start their September, the first term. They are going to finish this term. You both of all of you will come back here. You will sign that you take responsibility of the child over there in the island. The school will be paid. Then the father will say how much you will pay. Then you stay. And on no account will you leave the child with your sister and go and be staying wherever you are staying. But that will not be today. The child has to finish his section first.
Thank you.
What kind of apartment are you staying?
There is something.
You're not self-contained. And who are always there?
It's just me.
Just you. So who will be with the child if you go about your business?
I will bring my younger one
Younger one from there. One way.
from home.
Don't worry now. We have started the case now. A gradual whatever. We are in September.
Yes,
School
ma'am.
this just resumed.
Yes, ma'am.
First term. Eh?
Yeah, first step.
First term. So the session will close what time?
By December 7th.
December. Okay. Before then, please you bring the child, give them another appointment, bring the child, let us see the child first. Whatsoever. Then after December, you provide us uh, the apartment you are staying, person that is going to what is your relationship with. I hope you know that even girls abuse boys. Are you aware? Because as you are then you also tell us, give us his list down of the school the child is going to and he is going to be enrolled. bring it, then give us your statement of account. Do you understand? Uh-huh. In this place, nobody used my office for victimization. I'm not stupid, the child that belongs to me, belongs to both of you. You get me? And even eventually said, okay, we are going to court. The court will still consider who is financially stable to take care of the child. The child can be with you as a mother. Do you understand me? Your way of life, your attitude, and everything matters also. But I'm not going to conclude today. Whatsoever, both of you can still talk. Do you understand me? It's both of you that agreed before that the child should be with your father. You did not kidnap the child, neither did you steal the child as he tells this office. So we're still going to amend the topic of this case. Normally, if I want to charge you, please, I've already said it, I've announced it openly to all my viewers. Nobody should come to my office and misinform me. If you misinform me and give me wrong information, I will arrest you. Because what you say determine what to tag, and what to title determine what the name of the person is carrying. Do you hear me?
Yes,
Anybody provide one there from the beginning as they are registering their case, what you information you are giving here, is it right or wrong? Because if they confirm that it's wrong, you'll be arrested right from our office. You can't agree with the father of a child for a child to be with the parents. Then instead of you to say, okay, I want the custody of the child, or I want to be visiting, this is what they're saying, then you come all of a sudden, you say the man kidnapped the child, he just take the child to go and shopping. That was how he ran away with the child. I am not stupid here. Nobody should talk with my intelligence. Nobody should do that. I can't tolerate that from anybody. Whom you are alleging is a human being. And you should know that you are in one way or the other want to tarnish the integrity of the person. You can't use my page to tag anybody's any name that does not belong to the person, because me, I will not tolerate it from anybody, and nobody should do that. I'm sending it as a warning to everybody who comes to my office and give any wrong information about anybody. If the person comes to our office and prove it otherwise, I will arrest you. I will charge you for defamation of character and misinformation. Because if I want to use my time to talk to people, I should think straight. You can't divert my attention, you can't divert my thinking on how to resolve matter. Then you lied. Then I want to treat the person like as a bad person, whereas what you give is wrong. You went there last month, you were in their house.
No, it's not true.
Excuse me.
Who was the keeper? When was the keeper?
Which he gave birthday.
Who was the keeper?
So when did I tell you that I want to take my child? I want to come and
When
visit
was
my
he
child.
gave birth?
Since July.
But when was he
Since
gave birth?
July, I told you that I want to take this
July,
one
okay.
for
July,
holiday.
July.
You did not
July,
understand me. So how was I
July,
there?
I asked you, you said yes, that both of you agree for the child to be there. It's not because the mother refused you access. So why do you not say, excuse me, why do you not say the guy will run away with your child?
No, look on the phone.
Which dog on
When that on the phone, video call with you.
Which dog
Video call. And
When that video call with you.
Even if I will play what it is.
Excuse me. Hello.
I'll
No, I don't want
play
that.
what your father replied me when you reported
The
to him
fact
that I wanted
remains-
to come and
Listen, the fact remains that both of you agreed for the child to be with the grandparents. Before she step out of here, she must what is it called? Correct her statements. Don't do that here, and I'm not going to take it from anybody anymore. My page is I'm not using my page for money. I did not monetize the page. Whatever case you treat here is for people to learn. So if page is almost 1 million, it's enough for anybody to make money from it. We did not monetize it. We are using the page to correct people's errors. So don't come here and come and misinform me or misinform the public for anybody to tag the guy or tag anybody. I don't like that. Your parents lived with them for how many years? For how many months? Was your mom in that house? Was your mom in that? I just want yes or no.
Call them for Omugo.
Omugo. So if they are too that wicked the way you tag them, With their mother and your sister stay in that house for 6 months, do you know what it takes for somebody to stay in somebody's house for 6 months?
This thing happened even when my mother was in that house.
Did you tell them, excuse me, did you and their son tell the both parents, including your parents, that both of you did not agree on marriage? Did you say that? Did you people tell them, yes or no? You kept quiet now.
No, I'm not arguing about
You kept quiet
what
now.
What is true is what I'm saying.
What is true that you are saying?
I said we did not agree.
You said the parents said they should not marry you. But you confirm, both of you confirm to the both parents, your parents and the parents, that you people did not agree to marry.
The mother said that they cannot marry me because I'm another tribe. I say yes, we did not agree to marry.
I'm the one even tell when my son joined, I'm the one that tell my son to go and bring grace.
Not knowing that I am angry. It's because you people did not access to my child. That is why I'm here today. It's because you people did not access. Now I become a liar. I'm really the truthful people. It's because you people, I see me talking about what you say my child is lost. Just calm down, please.
That's how it's true. That's how
This was settlement now.
Okay,
Okay, I should be they deny me access to my child. Will I be here? How will I now go about looking for help?
I can't meet that. You said that you can travel, you can come by, we see him.
Oh, because now you have to see enjoying your new wife.
see why
That's why.
see why
If you allow me to have access to my child, will I be here? Will I be looking for
sometimes because of my son is not always around, understand? Whenever I'm going to, I would like to carry that son go where I'm going. Understand? I think if you are coming, call us so that if we are around, then you can.
It's not about anger. It's not about anger. Whatever I say is what happened. Not because of all this relationship, so I have to say yes for peace, progress for everyone.
Mommy, did you say that we get you 1 million naira?
My son.
Which 1 million?
He didn't tell you so.
Who did you give
That
1
what?
million to?
1 million naira to start a business.
Me. To which account?
Are you the one that gave to?
Even when your father told me saying that when he comes back, he want me before I can come to the house because your mother is always chasing me away whenever I show up. I can play it in my phone. Everybody will listen to it.
Okay, that you said that instead of you for a peaceful resolution, if you let's just try it, you just want to disrespect everybody because you get mad to talk. Don't worry. I use my time to talk and you become the parrot.
Well, that is the only thing I know, and I used to tell you that you have a fault. That fault is what you are explaining. I understand you have to calm down on the issue. I'm happy with the family that you came into, not the immediate time. And you cannot deny before God Almighty that we have treated you hard. No way. No way. We all are human beings. And you have to.
My last week,
I advise you, say, prayerful, embrace God. You understand me. Embrace God. And with God, all things are possible. Know why you be aggressive always. Because I don't know. I don't want this. I don't want the first me, but every time your friend me there. I don't know why.
One thing I know they do for this, I'll go market and buy clothes. Yeah. Even today, I know you that you want to do swear meat. I pack my pictures, go and use it and start there. That's 2 months. This guy telling lie on me.
Indicate me undertaken, please. The child is not a girl, the child is a boy.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah, that's responding to. For this period, let your father be back until we concluded on the custody of the child after his full session December. We should allow her access to the child whenever she wants to come and see the child. You understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
Then you keep a date. The child is schooling, and maybe you can make it next week Thursday. Just excuse from the school. Yeah, just bring the child. Let us see the child and let us see the child. But for now, the child should be there for now. Till after
But
the
even
school
if you
session.
want to come to the house and see the child, not every right to come and see the child.
I
Nobody-
complained. Yeah, you heard what she said. I said he was calling David. David, you're not picking phone. If you come to the house, you people did not
Me?
allow her.
Grace
Not
have
this
never
thing.
wanted money. Even I don't know Grace.
Say she called David, not your son. Give me. David will sign that you provide the child on Thursday next week by 10 o'clock. Sorry, child is.
I'm going to invite him.
Hmm? Thursday next week.
Next week.
Mm.
I will sign up.
You write here. You need the category. Just write your name and address. Just write, I, Mr. David, the father of child. Write the name of your son. I'll provide it to woman right tomorrow, next week Thursday. Next week Thursday is weekday.
Next week Thursday.
Uh, it's weekday. Next week Thursday.
But I should not be writing. I'm not to follow.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
You write it, no problem. And because you have attended to the case, you sign here. Yeah. Yeah. And today's date. Today, I think today should be 19 and 20.
Today is 20.
19,
19.
19, 9. Mama, you can write, Abby. Can you write your name? You don't know how to write your name. With this can't big English where they speak it. Write your name here and sign. Let's write your name in front of David's name.
And next week Thursday 28.
28. No. The upper one.
And that's the beginning one.
Okay, if you give me a call, give me a call.
Yeah, they'll give you a call and time.
My mommy, in case if my son has thing to do,
If they ask you to do, just bring the change.
okay, I can bring it.
Yes.
Okay. But sometimes he will not agree. Don't worry. I want to make it fun. It's not nice. Can I do this?
Yes.
Today is 19. Then on that side,
Yes, it will.
I know my
Help her write. Help you write. They provide the child whenever they need the child. Whenever they call me for the child, the next meeting they will come with the child. Don't worry, let her write it. You sign it. Let me use this.
What's the child name?
Please.
Please, you can
Prince.
Please get to the day. You know that's the only.
That is in his custody. That you provide the child in our office whenever they need the child.
Mommy, I know that this thing I said is not included with this one. You write it.
You are not. It's not your complaint form now. Draw. Give her the paper, babe.
I know what I'm saying because of what I said there. Because there's some things that is
That is not your complaint. This is complaint. What is that? Is her complaint form? It's not your complaint form. What is saying is for her to bring, you bring the child. What's the word? I'm coming.
Mommy, that Wednesday will not be possible. We are going
You know, I'm not talking to you.
Not this.
I'm talking to
no, we are
your
trying
son.
because of that last, that burial.
Which burial?
No, that junior, but one way more that time.
Did I say? Did I say Wednesday? That is. I'm not going to put in.
Next week.
David.
No, not next week. It's next
Next
summer.
month, next month. Sorry, next month.
That's new
This
month.
one
First
is
week of new month.
I am not asking you to bring the child. I'm asking David to bring the child. So you don't have problem with me.
No,
That is
mommy,
why
say
you want
in
to
case
say.
if it's not that.
No, let him bring the child. Who born the child should know that his child is important to him. It's his child. He will make out time. He will tell them when he will be on his trip. Yeah. Not something that is going to take time. They bring the child, see the child. Though it's not necessary or even whatsoever. It's not something that is going to. That I put on Thursday so that if they come on time, the first sanitation is over. You people are gone because of traffic.
Next month.
Next summer we dance next month.
It might not, we will even give you dates. The date they are giving might not even be visible. That is why she make it open. Is it not open?
It's open.
Bring it.
I've not even. That's first week of next month.
Just write it whenever they put all across to him. Don't put a date because the date might not be visible for me also. How about that things I'm doing now?
If I go and ask you tonight, I'm burying my dinner for
Nothing is coming up this
This
month.
month.
Me, I'm not even going to be around because my son that is a military person is graduating end of the month, so I'm traveling also.
Oh,
Whenever they put some, we call across to.
okay.
Name, signature, and date.
There's one that said my husband was there.
It's coming. Let me withdraw. Please, for this period, where is the organization? The period they are going to, the child is going to stay with you. Whenever she want to see the child, if it's before David bring the child for us to see, you allow her to see the child. Let there be no communication. If she call you, if eventually she call you, mama, no just say you don come again o, I answer your call, you no do this thing. Oh, you know say na we wey be women na we dey create all this wahala in this house. Allow her to see her child because as David is, if they deny you access to David, you will run mad. No mother will want the child to sign where there's complainant. No.
Not you.
Try to arrange your face because this mouth and nose when you mold like stiff heel. You don't know whether you see man wey like you for social media, you just carry the nose come hang like that. Right category of case.
Yes, I will do that.
No right for child custody. Nothing like kidnapping or any whatever there. Then the parents still need to sign undertaking because this guy is not always around. The child is in their custody. Whenever she wants to see the child, in between and the time they're going to provide the child to see or to see that they should allow her access to the child. But for the education of the child, nobody is going to remove the child from where he is now till and to look into the matter properly December. So you sign it. You bring undertaking and help them draft it.
You should bring another list.
You sign here. Here.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
You should bring another list.
That the child is going to be with them whenever the woman is coming to see the child, they will not deny her access. All right, thank you, viewers, for being with us. God bless you. We'll be back in a moment.